Hi guys. So today I'm in the restroom. Better lighting and it's evening time, so have to work with what I got. So today I wanted to talk about potty training, and so I have a son and a daughter, and like how both of them are so different. With my son, it took him a while, but it wasn't his fault. So we started, and that's like key, consistency for everything. We started training him, and we kind of would be like loosey-goosey about it, and so I think he ended up being like almost 4. No judgment. And with him, I found what worked. Like we tried candy, treats, stickers, charts, and it didn't really work. That didn't motivate him. So at the time, he had favorite shows, toys. So we would have him, we would write what he wanted. So, okay, you got a prize because you did this in the potty. So we would write it and put it in this clear jar. And at the end of the week, we would say at the end of the week, you get to pick what it was. And interesting fact, at the time a family member worked at Disneyland. And so because we could get in for free, we would add that there too. So he would say Disneyland, and so we did that, and it just kept going. And so the jar filled up. I can't remember if we ever picked anything out of there, but it got him going. So anyway, and then now our daughter is 3.5, and since we're pregnant with our third, I just don't want to do 2 diapers. Financially, it's a struggle because right now it's a really tough season for us. And so for her, she's into princess dresses, loves her hair like Rapunzel. So what we found was we had a couple princess dresses. A babysitter gave her one, and a friend of mine had passed down her Rapunzel dress to my daughter. So we found that she wanted to wear her dress, and we were going to do stickers, and we didn't want to do candy. We didn't want to, praise with food, because we just wanted the excitement. And I have a friend who trained her daughter, and I was like, what do you give her? What do you do? And she was like, I just make it super exciting and awesome and make it a party. And I was like, oh, that's fairly simple and super cool. So not that there's anything wrong. Obviously with our first, we did candy. Sometimes we would do 1 M&M, or if you did poop, here's 2 or 3 M&Ms. That's just what we knew at the time. But now I feel like it makes sense. I don't want to be, praising her for something she needs to do anyway, and then get used to I have to give you a lollipop or a candy. But if it works, I would be doing it. So anyway, and so the first time she did do poop in the potty, I had a sucker, and I was like, look, I know. Well, for what I was believing, I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that. But anyway, so we did. It was fine. But then we noticed she was like, I want to wear my dress. And I was like, well, Rapunzel doesn't poop in her diaper. She uses the potty. So she seemed to be motivated, and I feel like this is week 2, and she is doing great. She'll wake up from a nap and go to the potty. At night she'll wake up and take off her pull-up and go pee in the potty. So it's going great, and I just wanted to sort of share, because I feel like all of us, the kids are different, our styles are different, but something might work for one of your kids that doesn't work for your others. So it's just interesting how just the dresses motivate her. So once she poops, I'm like, what dress do you want? And she's excited, and she'll say Rapunzel or Elsa. I think she has Elsa or an Anna dress. And she loves it. And she'll be in that thing all day. And honestly, we haven't experienced where we need to go out with it. But if she did, I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, great, you're princess, whoever. And, but she's done great. We've taken her out in her undies, let her pick undies too. But the dress has really been motivating, and I love it because I didn't have to spend anything extra. She likes it, and so she's like, I'm gonna, and then she'll say I pooped in the potty, come look. And so all of us go look. After a few days, I was like, okay, I trust you. Let's, and then of course I clean her and then wash her hands after. And so it gets to be a little tedious when we're out. Which is why I was postponing it. For my first, I was like, oh no, why is he not getting it? And then with my second, I was like, oh no, I don't want to be on a flight or in line at Disneyland and have to be interrupted to take her. So I'm fine with it. And then I was like, okay, I'm about to have a third, shortly. Probably not the best for our pocket, or just us having to change almost a grown woman's poop. So that's just what worked for us for each of our kids. I don't know, obviously it'll be interesting to see like what will we use for our third when it's time for them to potty train. So I'm interested if you did something different, or if the candy thing worked, like what kind of candy, like what did they like? And so make a video, share it, or just, tell me in the comments, because again, I would love for this to be a community. And again, if what we're using doesn't work for our third, maybe something that you did might help us. So thank you for being here again, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.